business because I had to come to Phoenix to get my family straight, bro. And then once they was straight and my money was right,
You got back on your.
you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do shit, bro. Like as an artist, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, I know artists, they understand now because it take money, but like when you ain't got no money, you can't do shit, bro. So I was like, nigga, they ain't nowhere trying to rap, nigga.
You gotta get some money
and I'm
first.
struggling in the household. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. All right. It's been a minute since I did an interview. I ain't gonna hold you. What's good with y'all, man? We back at it again with another definition of active, man. Happy New Year's to everybody, you feel me? New Year's, new goals, same shit going on, though. You already know what's going on, man. We got the homie Lucky Lux in the building, you feel me? What's good with you, big dog? How you living?
Man, living, man. Blessed, man.
Happy to have you in here, man. For real, bro. You feel me?
Way too active, man. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, bro. You know, man, our whole job is to tap in with everywhere, you feel me? And outside, you was telling me that you actually came from Yuma and shit, right?
Bro. Yeah, I'm from Yuma, AZ and shit, bro. You know, like 2.5 hours away and shit, bro.
Okay, so you born and raised in Yuma?
Born and raised in Yuma and shit, bro.
Okay.
Border town, you know what I'm saying? Arizona and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's more like it's more like a really like a immigration town and shit, bro. You know, so there's a lot of like field workers and shit out there. That's what it's known for.
Damn.
Really. But it's, you know what I mean? It's Arizona border town shit. You know what I mean?
We just went out there last year to do a short little documentary vlog on one of the scenes. Shout out to homie Ayo. You know Ayo?
Yeah, Ayo, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Ayo,
yeah.
My dog and shit. Shout out to Ayo and shit. Yeah, I know the homie Ayo for sure.
You know Shot by Dubston too, right?
Yeah, no Shot by Dub too.
Okay.
That's my dog too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yuma, you know what I'm saying? We all kind of active and shit together, bro. So like I know A-Dub and shit. That's the little homie.
You got any videos for A-Dub?
Yeah, I got a couple from A-Dub and shit for sure.
That's...
I got A-Dub in the song and shit.
Okay,
okay.
So
that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to A-Dub.
What's your favorite video from you with A-Dub so I can go check it out?
You know what? Damn, we got For the City and shit, bro. For the City and shit with Dub on that shit. He's doing the hook on that and he killed the hook on that shit. We did that shit like last year or the year before, I think. But yeah, that shit was smooth as fuck.
Was that something for Yuma?
That shit was for Yuma, yeah.
Oh, that's
city,
that's
bro.
hard. That's hard.
Yeah, for the city,
that's hard. I gotta go check that out.
We was trying to get on one for this shit for a minute, but A-Dub's been out here and shit longer than me and shit in Phoenix doing his fucking thing. You know how it is. Yeah, no problem, bro. Yeah, you know how it is. Everybody busy, bro. So I was like, yeah, we got to get one in for the city, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? We knocked that shit out. It was dope.
Bro, I love when artists, you feel me, come together and do stuff for the community and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that shows so much more heart and creativity than just, like, some of the other stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the best way to, like, bring people together and stuff. So how long you been out here in Phoenix?
I've been out here like 8 years now, bro.
Okay, you been out here for a chunky minute.
Yeah, I've been out here for a minute and shit. You know what I'm saying? Grinding, started a business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to stay down, bro, and stay with it.
Nah, facts. What are like some of the biggest like challenges you have coming from like something like somewhere like it's safe to say smaller?
Yeah, small. Yeah, way
smaller to like a bigger market. You feel me? Bigger like aspect.
Well, challenges really, bro. Like it ain't really like no challenge with me because I always been a grinder, always been a hustler and shit. Like you know what I'm saying? I always been, you know what I'm saying? So I think when I came to Phoenix, it was just kind of like more exciting and shit. Really,
I feel you
because the market's so fucking big. You know what I'm saying? There's money out here. You know what I'm saying?
You was
like,
hungry. You looked at all the opportunities. Like, oh, we out here. Nah,
I was real hungry and shit because like some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? When I was back home. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get all into it, but that's what I kind of got out of it and bounced out here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I just started a business and I was like, fuck, there's money out here in Phoenix, man. You know
nah, facts.
Because there's all kind of type of different, you know what I'm saying, genders and people from fucking everywhere. You got people from East Coast, Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Like, half the people I meet and shit, they ain't even from out here. Where you from? So, you know, and that's what kind of, I mean, challenges and shit. It still was a challenge and shit, though, because you got to make money out this motherfucker. You can't just be like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, so, I mean, it was a dope move, though, for me, bro, and I've been blessed like a motherfucker on that.
Okay. No, I appreciate you diving into that. So, what the music, like, how long have you been into it?
The music, I've been in for a while, bro. I said, like, probably, like, 15 years and shit. You know what I mean? In game and shit. I was with a little label and shit. I had a distribution deal with Universal. I was grinding. Like,
oh, shit. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
we was on some big shit in Yuma and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We bounced out, like, to Tucson and shit when I was a little younger and shit, all kind of shit. But, like I said, some shit happened, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I left the distribution deal and said, fuck everything, bro. I got to get my mind right.
Nah, I feel that.
Get my family right.
Yeah,
you know
man.
Just get everything right, you know what I'm saying? And then 2 years ago, bro, I was like, fuck it, I'm right. You know, so I got everybody, my family right, everything. So I can dive in this music shit like I want to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more something that I love, bro, that.
It's the passion.
Yeah, it's the passion for it and shit, you know what I'm saying? Plus, you know what I'm saying? I got my own little fan base and I know I'm good at what I do, bro. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I just get in my zone and just push it out.
What was like one of your first ways into music? Was it just MCing or did you like, are you like musically like
No, I was started like fucking making beats, bro. I had an old school little keyboard and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just got in tune with music when I was real young.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I got in tune with a keyboard trying to make beats and shit. But after that, I just had a little flow because they had like freestyle competitions and shit at the civic centers and shit like that. So when I was young and shit, I used to bounce in those and fucking rip.
You still make beats?
Nah, I don't make beats no more, bro. I ain't worth the shit on beats. I wish I could, you know what I'm saying? Off top, bro. I wish I could make beats and shit. Shout out to all the homies and shit making beats, bro, because motherfucking nowadays you really need some slappers, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
And
facts.
I'm a critic when it comes to beats.
Beats are important, bro. I say they like 85% of the battle when it comes to making a record.
Bro, and I'm with that shit all the way now because like sometimes I've tried to get out of, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll talk to my wife or some shit and she'll be like, you should make some shit like this, or I'll try to bounce on some shit like that, and then I feel like, fuck, you know, like
it's not you.
It's not me, but at the same time, you know, as artists, sometimes you try to get out what you do and shit, but then you feel like, fuck, the beat ain't just there.
How's your recording process like?
The recording process is dope, bro. Like I like to write my shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes I'll freestyle it just to see if it bends in, because sometimes, you know, when you freestyle and shit, it comes out harder.
Yeah, it come out natural.
You know what I'm saying? But I do write, you know what I'm saying, a lot. I'm a good writer, bro, but it's all about the fucking hook to me. Like when I write the hook first and try to base everything off that. You know what I'm saying? That. And that's how I try to do it for sure.
How you go about like picking beats? You got like an in-house producer that just kind of like send you some fire when they feel like it's some fire, or like
bro,
you go searching?
I got an in-house producer. He sends me everything that he thinks that I'm fucking with because he already knows me. Yeah. And then I still scam out, bro. I still slap out and shit and fuck with some. I got a couple homies and shit in the Bay that you know what I mean, that I tap in with, and you know, saying a couple homies here too and shit that I fuck with, but. I try to stick to my homie and shit in-house.
It's important, man.
Yeah, in-house because he already knows, like,
yeah, it's important. Yeah, somebody that knows you.
And then plus, you know what I'm saying, you always want to try to feed the family type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather pay the homies and shit than slide the money somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Even though no matter what,
if the homies is good though, the homies got to be good. You feel me? Because you don't want to hold yourself back though.
My homeboy Fabian is fucking slapping, bro. Though, like he got some slapping ass beats, and he just don't produce for me. He got a lot of motherfuckers out here.
I think I heard his name before.
Yeah, Fabian is. He's like, I think he goes by QVNRTO or some shit. Him and his brother got some shit together.
We might be friends on Facebook.
Yeah, because he does a lot of like EDM, a lot of shit, bro. Pop, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit. So, but yeah, he knows my style and shit. I fuck with him the most, you know what I'm saying. And then my homeboy Vico and shit in the Bay. Those are the main two. But, you know, I scam out sometimes and fuck with other people, bro.
I feel that. So we were talking and shit. You were telling me about how you got an album coming out. You know what I mean? You about to have a listening party next month. You feel me?
Yeah, bro, definitely. I'm going to have a listening release party and shit, bro. It's going to be on the 25th. We got the album dropping that day. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a, you know what I'm saying, a real dope-ass party, bro. You know what I'm saying? We bringing a lot of, you know, it's going to be a lot of my family and shit, friends, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people flying out, coming in, bro. And, you know, my brother's keeper. It's a real deep album and shit, bro. It been taking me like fucking couple years to actually drop this.
How many tracks you got on it?
Yeah, there's going to be 9 on it. You know what I'm saying? I made 21 tracks, and I wanted to drop 11 on it. You know what I'm saying? But I put 9 on it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know my brother, you know, he used to like the number 9, and this shit's dedicated to him because he got murdered and shit a couple years ago back in
Rest in peace, man.
Yuma. I appreciate that shit. And I had to take my time on the fucking album, bro, because I just felt like sometimes I was in the studio and like I'd be just too aggressive and too mad. Because when I started the album, I started it quick, right after my brother died. But you know, I was going through pain and shit, bro. Yeah. So like after a year, I went back and listened to some shit, and I kept some of it because it was raw. But then I went back and did some other shit to it.
Man, this project gonna be hard. I can already feel it. Whenever you building on that type of stuff, you go back, you taking stuff out and this, bro. Like you making a masterpiece, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And I really put a lot of work in this motherfucker, bro. Like it has a lot of, like, to me, if I could say, bro, a lot of meaning in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you listen to the shit, you can really feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't just, like, coming out here talking about, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck. Even though I kept it gangster, you know what I'm saying, because that's just me.
Yeah.
I kept it gangster because my music, like I always tell everybody, ain't for everybody. I'm on some hood shit. But, like, this one is more, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of telling a story about some shit. You know what I'm saying?
In 3 words, how would you describe your music? If somebody just gave you 3 words to be like, just, you know what I mean, what to expect from your music, like what's the
Man, I would just say energy, raw and real. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Like energy, raw and real, bro. Like, cause like those are the shit that I just keep in my music. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was telling you earlier about like how I try to be jumping off other shit, and I just be like, fuck. Like even when I be trying to jump off other shit, like my shit just jumps right back in the raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
And I just keep it like that, bro. And the energy, you know, I'm an energetic motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So off top, like, yeah. So yeah, those were got to be the words right there.
I like those though. I like that. That's definitely got me intrigued. You feel me? Because like
real,
I haven't got to dive into it. You feel me? A little into your catalog and stuff. But I checked out a couple of little clips and stuff on your pages and whatnot. You feel me? I heard the sound and shit. You feel me? I definitely hear the hustle in it. You know what I mean?
Bro.
It's like some hustle.
And that's all I'm trying to do, bro. Is get out there, get out here, and get a little market. Because like I said, I ain't from here. Out here, I don't know too many people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely like trying to make moves again and shit, but I know Phoenix is a big market, bro. I got a couple people out here that I fuck with, and I be listening to all the artists, bro. There's a lot of dope artists in AZ. You know what I'm saying? For real, a lot of fucking dope artists.
For sure,
So like I've been plugging in here and shit. I know a couple cats from back in the days and shit that I fuck with too.
Who's some artists out here that you would like to work with?
Man, some artists out here, bro, like shit, everybody. I'm one of them type of motherfuckers, bro. Like,
it's important.
I'm the type of artist, bro, that if you on your shit and like you're gonna push your music like I push me on my music, then I want to fuck. I just don't want to fuck with anybody that's just not real into their music type shit. Like if I make a track with you, like you ain't gonna post it, you ain't gonna push it. I'm trying to fuck with the motherfuckers that really trying to push their music. But like as an artist that I fuck with, like you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to get Who's Richie on a track, like you know he's my dog and shit. Like I fucked with him since back in the days. But
shout out Richie Evans.
I'm trying to get Richie on my shit for sure, bro, because he's like been always a solid motherfucker to me. You know what I'm saying? Always
hella solid. He's hella solid.
Yeah, and you know Merc, you know what I'm saying, definitely, because I see him popping off crazy.
Shout out Merc.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Hardbody, you know what I'm saying? I'll get him on some shit because he's crazy. My nigga Fuego, he's fucking crazy.
Yeah, this is all some solid people though.
He's solid, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Desert Baby, you know, Free Desert Baby.
Yeah, Free Desert Baby.
Him too, you know what I'm saying? Rick Tay from DBG, he's hard as fuck. I mean, there's just so many. I see that little cat, what's his name? A 602 Byron popping off crazy.
Yeah.
I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a lot. Like I said, I'm one of them type of artists. I sit back, I watch all the motherfuckers and everybody in AZ doing some real shit, bro. I like the grind.
I like that list, though. That list. Yeah. All those artists is definitely some people to look up to. Like, not look up to, but try to work with. You feel me? Because they on their momentum. You know what I mean? Bro, and bro. It's always good to match momentums and shit. You feel me? If you guys both got some hustle and shit.
Yeah, dog.
So which one of your favorite, what song on your upcoming project is like dear to you? You know what I mean? That you can't wait for people to like
dear to me, bro. I would say gassed up and shit, cause like it's like a real. I just came with a lot of pressure on that song, bro. A lot of meaning and shit. I kept it real hood on that shit. But I talked about my brother and shit, about the way he was and about the realistness that he was as a fucking, not just a street nigga, but a motherfucking family man, as a father, you know what I'm saying? As a nigga that was like coaching his daughter and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that as a real motherfucker, like some niggas get it out of perspective of
what real is.
What the fuck a real? Because everybody want to show like you real and you hard and
all the other
shit,
bullshit.
When you touch down at the crib, bro,
you ain't a real nigga to your family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that fucks me up the most, that I want niggas to understand. Like, bro, like you can be hard in the street or whatever that shit is, but when you touch down if the household ain't happy, bro, then you really ain't no real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be real in the street and shit. Like everybody think you real and shit, but at the same time, your kids are like, you know, this motherfucker don't do shit for me, or you know, and I ain't trying to say like as in money wise, bro. I'm just talking about being there and shit for your kids, bro. Even if you don't live with them, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? So, like that's just me, and that's why I'm talking about in that song, cause my brother, that's who he was, bro. He always looked out for the kids, always looked out for the youth. Kept it real with his girl, kept it real with his, you know what I'm saying, with his family, all that shit, bro.
That's dope, bro. That's dope that even, like, you know, weighs on your brain to even put out there for everybody like that. You feel me? That shows definitely a lot of love and appreciation for your brother, man, for real.
Definitely. I appreciate that, bro, off top.
That's beautiful to see, though, man, for real, for real. I'm pretty sure your family and everybody else around you can respect that, man.
Bro. I appreciate that, bro.
That's dope, you feel me? So, other than the album you got coming out, that I believe that's going to be hard as fuck, you feel me?
I can't. Bro, definitely, bro. That's why we going all out, bro. Like I said, we got the release party, the Mansion graduation party, bro. We gonna roll the red carpet out, bro. We got motherfucking interviews going on live when we there.
Okay.
We gonna have the backdrop there. We gonna do a real big.
No, we definitely gonna come out there. We gonna come out. We gonna come out and vlog it with you and shit. You know what I mean? And tap in for sure, bro. Like, I got you for sure. Let me know.
I'll get y'all guys your own table.
Just give us. Just give us a whole little package to run down. You know what I mean? Email us the whole details, and we out there, bro. For real. We need more of that, bro. Real shit. We love listening parties. We love all that shit. That whole aspect of how you supposed to move, bro. You gotta sell yourself, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Sir.
So, what else you got coming up, man? It's a brand new year, bro. So I know you got some shit planned.
Shit popping, bro. I'm about to hit the road and shit, really and shit, though, bro. Like I'm about to go to Vegas and shit, shoot a video and shit this month. Next month I'm about to be in LA, shoot a video and shit. I'm about to start doing shows and shit as soon as my album drop. And I'm actually gonna tap in with y'all and shit as soon as we done. See what's popping with this little building and shit, bro. I'm thinking about throwing some shit here. You know what I'm saying? Like
mandatory.
DSH spring break shit or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I got a lot of shit popping on, bro. My main thing right now though is hitting the road. You know what I'm saying? To try to, you know what I'm saying, promote this album. Because already know, man, marketing is every fucking thing.
Marketing is everything, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put some money into this shit and try to market this album. And, you know what I'm saying, try to just you know, I got a distribution deal that I'm trying to get at. But at the same time, bro, I might just stay independent. You know what I'm saying? Dependent. You know what I'm saying? Because when when you fall back into some shit like that, man, you just ain't in control of everything. You feel me? So... Like, but that's my main thing right now. Popping is just trying to hit the road, bro. Get on the streets and fuck with a lot of different artists, and you know what I'm saying, get out there.
Yeah, so you've been doing music for like almost 8 years plus. You said, you know what I mean. What is some good advice that you would give to somebody just starting out trying to break out of their shell? Because you seem like you fully in the you feel me, your body and shit,
bro.
For sure.
We're just trying to break out and shit. I mean, like, you just gotta be really wanted and shit, bro. Like, to me, you gotta really like be in the studio, you know, making songs after songs after songs. Even if you ain't dropping them, you gotta write a lot. You know what I'm saying, and have that shit ready, and then make sure you build up some money. You know what I'm saying. Another thing is like. For you know what I mean, if you don't got no money, you can't get fucking nowhere in this game.
Nah, man, you can't get nowhere, man. You heard the man.
You know what I'm saying? And I want a lot of my niggas out there to know and shit, artists and everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, my nigga, to have you a job, a full-time job.
Get a job first, man.
Yeah, get a job.
Before
nigga,
you even think about this
my
shit.
nigga. If you hustling, fuck it, you hustling. But as long as you getting money, my nigga, you get 3 or 4 incomes and shit, man. Sell shirts, sell your shit. You know, get you a taco stand, homie. Whatever the fuck it is, you know, you gotta grind hard and make sure you have some money, because you gotta put some money in marketing, and videos ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Not cheap.
Interviews, podcasts, I mean, all that shit, traveling, all that shit,
man.
bro.
PR, all that stuff costs money,
all that
man.
shit, EBKs, all that shit, bro. You gotta make sure you got money and shit to put in yourself.
You
gotta invest in yourself.
Nah, facts, bro.
Basically,
that's one of my brands, you know. Get some money first, you feel me? That's one of my biggest, you feel me, quotes that everybody know me as for out here in the Phoenix area, shit, West Coast area. You feel me? But and that goes for anything. I don't care what you're trying to be. Rapper, singer, start a business, you know what I mean? Construction company, whatever you trying to do, bro, you're gonna have to get some money to start that shit.
Real shit.
Just because before you can even go get a loan from the bank, they want to see that you even got money management skills and you over here producing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta start by getting the money and using it properly and stuff, man. For real. So get you some money first, bro. For real. So you been out here in Phoenix, man, for a minute. You be like, you know, networking and stuff out here in the scenes and stuff like that. You ever did the hip hop festival?
Yeah, bro. I actually fucking just did shout out to RTU too and shit. My boy Justo and shit.
Shout out to Justice.
I just fucking actually popped out at the hip hop fest and shit. That shit was dope. That shit was live as fuck, bro. I know you guys were there too and shit. I never made it to see y'all booth and shit because I came in there late. You know what I'm saying?
You was performing?
I performed this shit downstairs.
Oh, downstairs.
Shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Justo and shit getting me on there.
How'd you like that experience?
That shit is actually dope, bro. Like, I fucking love the way, like, there's just, you know what I'm saying? I just like there's so many AZ artists in there. There's so many AZ producers, directors, fucking, you know
everybody,
and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about that shit, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to RTU and Justo and everybody, all the DJs, DJ Blaze and all them.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Blaze.
Like that together, bro, because
man.
Like, that shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like Arizona and shit, like, when motherfuckers ain't doing no shit like that, then it's like, oh, Arizona don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, for some shit to be popping off like that, like I said, I'm from Yuma, bro, so I ain't never popped off in no shit like that. So,
nah, that's what I be trying to tell. So many people talk so down on the things, the efforts that people do make out here. It's like, bro, imagine if the efforts weren't here. None of this stuff exists. It'll be It'll be nothing.
This is the shit that makes the effort pop off, bro. Like, that's what the fuck they do out of town. That's what the fuck they do in L.A. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they do everywhere else. So, I mean, coming together as a community, as this hip hop shit, bro, is dope. Like,
bro,
everybody
for real.
in it for the same fucking thing, bro. Well,
exactly.
Well, not everybody, but
I was about to say, some of these fools just trying to be accepted.
Yeah, I feel
you know
it,
what I mean? It's true art. It's true art to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like,
you gotta love it.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how it started with me, with just pure passion, true art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As more as like I learned the business. Like, I'm a businessman first, regardless. So it's like, I grew to love the hustle of it. You know what I mean? So like my hunger grew for the hustle of it. You know what I mean?
That's why you're successful in this shit, bro. Off top, you know what I'm saying? Because you love it, and the successfulness of that shit, you became the businessman. Like you said, get money first, and then you did that shit. Now
facts,
you can get back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You feel me?
To niggas like us, like to me and shit, bro. So salute on that.
Yeah, bro.
Doing your thing and shit.
Because at the end of the day, bro, it's like a full circle, bro. You feel me? Full circle of paying it forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like regardless of what people think, like having you up here telling your story is like can be like a flame to the next candle, somebody else that was sitting in their room that haven't released that song yet because of whatever reasons they holding themselves back. You know what I mean? And it's like it needs to be a full inspiration, and that's what this whole platform is about, bro. We're just here to just light other people's candles with somebody lit, somebody else active. You know what I mean? So
and that's all. That's my biggest inspiration, bro, is to inspire another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro,
to inspire somebody, bro, is real. Because I get that shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came from Section 8, homie, from the hood, from nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be a successful businessman, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be on my rap shit, independent rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that shit hard.
I pay for, you know what I'm saying? Nobody don't come out, no labels, pockets, none of that shit. And to get that shit from my homeboys and some niggas that's going through it in my hood and shit, like, look, you doing it. And I appreciate that. I tell them all the time, bro, I appreciate it, but you could do it too, bro. Like,
facts,
you just got to get out there and
facts.
get on your fucking grind, because it's not easy. You know, it ain't easy for me, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, sometimes I be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying, going through some shit. But, you know, you got to just keep on working and keep on grinding, you know what I'm saying? And
because it don't stop, bro. It don't stop.
Never.
It's never going to stop, bro. It's never going to stop,
Never.
you feel me? Especially with the music shit, you know what I mean? It's
shit.
like, you only as known as the last thing you did when it comes to entertainment. So
Real
it's like,
shit,
you
bro.
got to stay on niggas' neck, bro, 24/7.
We actually luckier now, too, because, I mean, all the outlets and shit people got now, bro. You got fucking Instagram, Facebook, like I said.
There's a lot of ways to stay relevant.
Outlets, bro.
Definitely a lot of stages.
Like, stay on all that shit, like everything. The outlets is big, bro. And network.
Nah,
I feel like a lot of artists too. When you tap in with them, they be like, nah, fucking with other artists is good.
I like how you went into that. You feel me? Because like that's one thing that I feel a lot of people hear, but they don't know how to apply. So what does like networking mean to you, and like what are some networking tools that you use in your day to day with networking?
Well, see, networking to me, bro, actually is just I like meeting other people, right? Like getting out there, like I said when I hit the road. But I like to meet other people. If they other artists, I like, you know what I'm saying, and they on their shit. I'm like, bro, we got to get on some shit together, bro. We got to work on a track. You know what I'm saying? I get in the studio with them in they city.
Yeah.
Fuck with them in they city. If I'm in Baltimore, if I'm in North Carolina, if I'm in Dallas, I'm gonna fuck with them in Dallas. So I'm gonna do a track with them. Then I'm gonna pop off and start sharing they shit so they can get my fans. They fans can see me. Yep. So that's already a network tool that you, even if you picked up 10 new fans or 10 people that fucking clicked on your shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's new traffic.
That to me, that's the network, bro. Like you always gotta apply yourself to other shit. Like just don't like think that people gonna come looking for you. Like, hey, come here. Like, nah, nigga.
Nah, facts.
Hey, what's up, homie? What's your name, bro? Like, show love to get love. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers don't want to show you no love. A lot of niggas don't want to. They feel like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't liking they shit, so they ain't liking your shit. Shit like that. Like, it's cool to like a motherfucker shit. It's cool to comment on they shit. It's cool to be like that, bro. You ain't gonna be a groupie. You ain't gonna be none of that. You know what I'm saying? So
honestly, it gets you more respect when it's genuine.
Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You just want to be genuine, bro. If you like the shit, you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't nothing wrong with showing love, man.
Work with the homie and shit, and you know what I'm saying? And you guys can make a side. You never know where that track can even go. You know what I'm saying? Off top.
No, that's definitely some excellent advice, man. For real,
for
artists and stuff. Like working with other artists and stuff, man, is definitely some of the best ways that you can really just network and branch out of your own little demographic that you in and shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Definitely. Yeah. So, in your journey on this music stuff, man, what is like one of the most things you're proud of that you know, regardless if it's an accomplishment or a moment, experience, like what are you like, you know?
Man, you know what? I'm just proud, bro. Like, I'm just still in this shit. Like, I just bounced back to this shit, and I'm independent with this shit.
That's real.
Because I've been on a whole, like I said before and shit, you know what I'm saying, I done been on a couple little movements and shit back in the days and shit with, you know what I'm saying, a couple good ass artists and shit, bro. And like now, like I'm just like, damn, I got to get out my little distribution deal, and I got to keep all my masters and shit. Like a couple old ones that I had, I didn't get to keep. But now that I'm independent and shit, bro, and everything's my money and I'm in control of everything, and I see how the fucking network works, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my homeboy Cavi from my hometown and shit, bro, from Street Vibe, because he put me on a lot of knowledge about this rap shit. Like,
man, knowledge is everything, man.
Because you don't even have to, like I said, I love music, bro, but I'm not even, like I said, I'm a businessman first and shit. And of course, we all want to make money and shit. Of course, I want to be a millionaire, blow up. But, like, that ain't even the goal. Like, if I spin music and people keep liking my music, if I start fucking, I'm trying to get to 10 G's first. Yeah. If I can get to 10 G's a month first on that, then, you know what I'm saying, and then keep building from that, because a lot of artists out here don't know that you could just keep making music, bro. Once you get your fan shit up and you getting, shit, 5-6 racks a motherfucking month on just your music, then you understand, like, damn, I'm going to stay independent, you know what I'm saying, because I'm getting this. You know, I know other artists are getting that, but once you get your own fan base up, then you can really regulate to the shit like that, bro.
Nah, facts.
That's what, I mean, that's why I'm proud of being independent, because, you know, a lot of motherfuckers take $100,000 deal and whatever it is, 5 years or whatever it is, bro, people ain't really reading the fine print nowadays. You know, it's just all
facts,
fucked up in the music game, bro. So, and, you know, shout out to Nip, too, rest in peace, because Nip put a lot of motherfuckers on.
Man,
game,
definitely, bro.
Shout out to Nip, bro.
Shout out to Nip, for sure, for sure.
For real, for real.
He definitely put me on.
That was a real one right there,
I took a lot of pages out of his book.
Man, for real. I did the same thing, bro. I studied that book, bro.
Facts, bro. I took a lot of pages.
I studied a lot of his game and shit, bro. And you know what I mean? It made me even be a kind of different motherfucker, bro. Like, one of his biggest things that I always say and shit, what he put on that book and shit, he was like, learn how to react to certain situations and shit. And that shit hit me deep, because I was one of them type of motherfuckers, like, bro, I snap on some shit.
Some hothead shit?
Yeah, some hothead shit. Like, just snap on some shit. Like, what? But now, bro, like, I be thinking and shit. Like, even if it's business-wise, though, like, I'll get over my head on some shit. Like, and now I know how to, like, you know what, like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I said, we're going to slide that shit out and just let it cool down and figure that shit out tomorrow. Yeah. Because tomorrow you're going to be thinking some whole other shit. So, but that was one of the biggest things, bro. And that shit, if you read that nigga's book, like you said, bro, there's some real shit in there that can help some real shit. Help some real motherfuckers out there for real.
Nah, and I definitely you feel me, can I definitely agree with, like, being able to come back and being, like, proud of your work, you feel me, having that hunger and shit. That's dope, bro. Like, for real, you feel me? So bro, that's definitely something to be proud of, because I know a lot of people that get discouraged doing this music shit and they lose their hunger for all types of different reasons. Their girl don't listen to their music or whatever the case is, and niggas just don't even have the hunger no more. So I applaud you. That was the word I was looking for. I applaud you, you feel me, for keeping that hunger and shit, man.
I appreciate you, bro.
For
real,
I
love the music and shit, bro. Like, I just love making music and shit, so it's just, like, part of me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even no matter what, I even tell myself sometimes, like, when I stop the shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm still going to produce some young artists and shit. Like,
you can't even get out of it. Nah, I feel like, you. Nah,
I got the whole studio in the crib, like, so I'm already working on, like, my young artists and shit. I got a little artist named Chubbs and shit. I got my little cousin fucking J-Rack popping off. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's hard,
like,
bro.
I'm just into music like that, bro. Like,
sharing your resources, bro. Exactly, that's hard, bro. That's hard. That's hard, bro.
That's how I like to keep it and shit. Like I said,
giving back, you feel me?
Off top.
There's so many ways you can give back, bro. I swear, like, that's definitely a huge way right there, bro. Yes, opening your doors and opening your resources to people, you feel me, that don't got it and stuff, bro. You feel me? That's what it's all about. That's why we built this and shit. You know what I mean? Giving people a platform, a place to throw their own events, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? It's just resources and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's a dope spot too.
Appreciate that, bro.
Dope spot, bro.
So one thing you always hear, bro, you know what I mean? You always hear, like, fan bases and shit say, like, he speaks for us or this, that, and the third, like, the music-wise, you know what I mean? Who would you say that your music speaks for? Or what kind of audience do you...
My audience is more, like, for the people that's coming out the hood, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying, in the struggle, you know what I'm saying, more, and, like, my shit, you know what I'm saying, my shit's a lot of hood gangster shit, too, but then it's a lot of, I speak a lot about coming out of it, like, making it out of it, and I even got a song where it's speaking on some little niggas like to get up out of it, you know what I'm saying, because, like, at the end of the day, even though I love my hood and shit, and I rep that shit, but, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times the homies ain't gonna be there for you and shit, or, you know what I'm saying, when you get, you know what I'm saying, when you get locked down and shit, a lot of niggas that be in some real shit that is really from the hood, you know, you got about a handful of them.
Yeah,
you got about 4 of them. Like me right now, shit, I got a lot of homies from the hood. I love them all, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even talk to my niggas and shit on the daily. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with like 4 or 5 of them shit, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. But later on in life, when you get on some shit, you got to really understand, bro, like, this shit gets to the household again, like what I said. Like, you gotta always keep it real, always know who you got on your side and your team, bro.
Nah, facts.
And stay 10 toes down with your shit. Make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, on my soul, man. Nah, for real, for real.
Yeah, that's the biggest one to me, fam.
Shit, that's definitely a beautiful audience to speak to. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely, bro. And you got, I just keep it like that, bro, because the audience and shit that I have and shit. That's why a lot of people and shit hit me like, hey, look, that shit was hard, bro. Like, I felt that shit because I just went through that shit, and I was like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
that's hard. That's hard though.
Yeah,
that shit hard.
Even like what I got a new video out and shit. It's called "Did It For My Family" and shit, and I talk about like how. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers, like, I'm still on this grind heavy because my mom's still in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's still in the hood, and I be working hard as fuck. Like, even though I send her bread, you know what I'm saying, every month, I send her bread so she ain't got to stress out. I buy my nieces and shit because she don't have to stress on them because I got my little sister's in prison. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't understand shit like that.
Yeah, that
like,
shit
you know what I'm saying?
deep,
Because
man.
that's what I'm getting at. You know, there's shit. Fuck the streets and all that shit. You got people at the house that need you, you know what I'm saying? So as long as you putting that money where it's supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I made that song, Did It For My Family, because I'm like, bro, I was talking about I made it out, but I'm still looking out for my moms and them in the hood until I can get them out the hood, you know what I'm saying? So that song, that's what he told me and shit. He was like, look, I was going through some shit like that. So I was like, I felt that shit, bro.
Does it ever get hard, like juggling so much?
Yeah, definitely, bro. It got hard earlier today, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was trying to make, like I said about when you guys were like, hey, I was like, thank you, because I'm busy. You feel me? Like,
I felt that because like the first message was me talking to you about it, you know what I mean, getting back in town and shit. Yeah. And I felt that from you. It's like, man, you feel me? I ain't even mad at y'all. I would take the time.
I'm telling you, I be so busy, bro. Like I said, I'm a businessman. I'm out of fucking town every weekend. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be doing a lot, bro. So I mean, it does get hard, but like I said, I'm a grinder, bro. I don't watch TV. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ESPN type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? That. I watch sports a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the games. But besides that, bro, I'm not no TV dude. I don't watch shows. I don't fucking play no games. Like, I be telling my sons, I can still whip these niggas and shit sometimes at the game and shit. These niggas be trying to whip a nigga, but I can still fuck with the game sometimes, bro. But I'm just a grinder, bro. Like, full time, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the computer and shit. I got invoices. I'm a businessman. I got employees to run. And plus, I'm an artist. I got artists to manage, beats, like everything.
That shit
you know
crazy, bro.
I stay on the plus, I'm a fucking husband. I'm a father. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot to balance,
yeah,
bro.
And you know what I'm saying? But
people don't even understand all those moving parts,
exactly,
bro. And
bro.
like, you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And but at the same time, it's like that's just part of the grind. You know what I'm saying? I got people that are my clients and shit, customers and shit, bro, that grind harder than that. But they live in these fat ass houses in Paradise Valley and shit.
Yeah.
And shit, I got a customer. I ain't gonna say no names, cause you know, but my nigga, he gone and shit at like 5 in the morning and shit. He be home at like 9 at night every day. Mm-hmm. Like every day. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you. He's like, yeah, but that's the part of it. You know what I'm saying? You got this big ass house, but you ain't there all the time. You know, but that's just part of the grind, bro. For real, for real.
Nah, that's real shit. You feel me? I mean, when I first bought my Audi, I couldn't even drive that shit for the longest time because I just wasn't even here.
Yeah, for real. It's for real.
Shit was just collecting dust. You feel me? On my soul, bro. You know what I mean? So it definitely be like that. Would you say like most of your grind and ambition and drive just comes from like your family, or is it somebody that kind of like?
Nah, it came from before that, bro. Like when just for the hood and shit. Like it came from my tata, really, bro. Rest in peace to my tata and shit. Cause when I was growing up and shit, my tata really raised me and shit. My dad was around and shit, but he didn't live with us. So I lived with my tata and my mom and shit. We lived in the hood.
Is that like grandpa?
That's a grandpa. You know, I say tata because I'm half Mexican. I'm Mexican and black. So like you know, so I say tata, but. We lived in a 2-bedroom house, bro. My mom had 6 kids and shit. So, like, all the girls slept in her room. I slept with my tata until I was like 13, 14, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. So, he used to raise me, like, on some real shit. Like, even in the hood, the homies would come and knock on the door and shit. And, you know what I'm saying, you guys want him to fucking go outside? You guys go smash the cans and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, he would, like, already teach us how to be young men and shit, like smash the cans, and then you know what I'm saying, shit like he would make me go fishing with him and shit like that, because he already knew, like we growing up in the hood, we were bad young, you know, like smoking weed bad young, and just, you know what I mean, because you growing up in
you don't even realize how bad shit is until you get older.
Yeah,
like
when
you
older,
thinking about it, like damn, nigga, I'd kill my kids if they was doing all this shit.
Off top, bro. Like I be saying that shit all the time. Like, thank God that my kids ain't like that. But thank God at the same time that I got to change the cycle for my kids.
Exactly.
Because I moved my kids up out the hood.
You change the scenery, man.
My kids go back to the hood and shit, and they know what it is and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they you know, all their cousins are from there. Grandma still lives in the hood, so they go back and shit. But my sons and shit, they don't fuck with no. You know, so you know they've got a lot of knucklehead friends, but a lot of these friends is about their money and shit.
Yeah.
About, you know, shit about getting they bread up and shit. Not that gang banging shit. Cause where I grew up, it was gang banging. It was like fuck money. Like we gang banging and fighting over the turf and shit.
Nah, facts.
Now
nonsense
shit.
Shit. So, now these kids be hella money motivated. Yeah, Social media got these niggas reaching for the bucks.
Yeah, thank God for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that shit, man. Off top.
All right, it is a beautiful thing, but it's definitely a vicious cycle. You know what I mean?
It's a vicious cycle, too, bro. Yeah,
it's a vicious cycle.
The gunplay done got out of control. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? The money came with the gunplay. Niggas don't want to chunk them no more.
Niggas don't want to chunk them.
You hit a motherfucker in the chin, somebody gonna get the popping. You know, that's the whole thing now. You know, so back in the days, you could squabble a motherfucker and get the boo, 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 boo. And you know what I'm saying? And see him tomorrow and hit him again. You know, whatever.
Nah, facts.
Now you hit, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga go viral for getting beat up. You know what I mean?
You gotta keep the fire on you. That's the thing, you know, but I see what you're talking about on the whole, you know what I'm saying? That shit.
It's a vicious cycle, man.
It's a vicious cycle,
you know
like a motherfucker, bro.
Can never have the good without the bad.
For real.
Unfortunately, that's just how life works, bro. You gotta accept that shit. You know what I mean? Bro, shit, man. Honestly, bro, like, it was a dope-ass interview, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, bro, for the interview. AZ Way Too Active, I appreciate you. I got to shout out the homies at fucking Arizona 40 Playlist and shit, because I know you guys told me to shout you guys out, bro. Shout out to them. The homies at Arizona Hip Hop. Shout out to y'all motherfuckers, too, bro. I hope y'all showed up to the release party. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Arizona Hip Hop Fest, you know what I'm saying, the RTU and all them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
shout out to Justice and all them, man.
All them, bro. Justo and shit, the homies.
Where could people find you, though? Like, you got a website?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lucky Lux, you know what I'm saying? Everything, bro. LuckyLux.com, Lucky Lux Instagram, Lucky Lux DSH. You know what I'm saying? So you can find me at Lucky Lux. Just Google that shit, and I'm everywhere, bro.
You got some, like, merchandise coming out with the new project?
Yeah, I got merchandise out now, bro. DSH Clothing, you know what I'm saying? So we got DSH Clothing.
What does that stand for?
DSH stands for Desert State Hustlers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Desert State Hustlers.
Desert State
I like
Hustlers,
that.
bro.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that.
we got all our shit, bro. We got sweats, we got sweatsuits, we got hats, beanies, fucking OG green tees. We got a lot of merch. You know
I gotta grab a hat from y'all.
Yeah,
I love my hats, bro. I love my hats and beanies and shit.
I definitely get your hat.
Definitely gotta support. You know what I mean?
I get you a shirt too and shit right now. When we get out, I got some in the truck and shit, bro.
Okay, say less. My man finna give me right one time. Come lace you one time. I like that. I like that, man. All right, bro. Regardless, you feel me? What's something that you want to leave the people with, man, that they should know about Lucky Lux? You feel me? If they don't know already,
if you don't know already, man, you just know I'm a real motherfucking man, and I put down for AZ. You know what I'm saying? All the time, anywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? And off top, man, I just want to say everybody out there stay grinding, man, and stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Stay safe at the motherfucking same time, and look out for your motherfucking next one on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say, man. Salute. Shout out to AZ Way Too Active, man. And shout out to Arizona, man. You already know. Keep stussing.
Hey, bro. Come on now. How could you not love it? You feel me? You see the big AZ in the building. You feel me? You know what we here to do, man. It's another episode of Definition of Active. You feel me? You know how to reach us. You know where we at. This is AZ Way Too Active. I'm out.
Salute. Appreciate you, boss. I appreciate you.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was hard, bro. Real shit. I definitely want to hear the project. Like.